Did you know that, as we get older, the chances of unwelcome visitors like blood clots sneaking into our bodies quietly goes up? It's not something we like to think about. But the reality is, our bodies change, and risks we might not have thought much about in our younger years become more relevant. Imagine just going about your day, maybe enjoying a walk or reading a book, and suddenly feeling a sharp pain. Or worse, experiencing something far more serious, all because of a clot that formed silently. It's a painful thought, isn't it? The idea that something so small could cause such significant trouble? The good news, the really wonderful secret, is that often, the most powerful helpers are right there in our kitchens. Simple gifts from nature. We don't always need complicated solutions or expensive treatments right away. Sometimes, the path to better health is paved with just a few simple, delicious choices. In this video, we're going to look at 3 surprising red foods that you can easily add to your diet. Foods that have been shown to help your body naturally work against the formation of those tricky blood clots. They're not only tasty, but they pack a powerful punch for your health, specifically targeting this often overlooked area. So stick around, because we're about to uncover some natural ways to add an extra layer of protection. You'll want to watch to the end for something that might genuinely surprise you about just how simple this can be. Let's dive right into our first natural ally in the fight against those potential blood clots. And this one is a real superstar, not just for its vibrant color, but for the incredible things it does inside your body. We're talking about the humble, yet mighty, tomato. Now, you might think of tomatoes mostly as a base for sauces or a slice in your sandwich. And they're wonderful for all that. Of course. But deep within that beautiful red flesh is a compound called lycopene. You might have heard of lycopene before. It's the pigment that gives tomatoes and other red fruits their color. But it's far more than just a coloring agent. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your cells from damage. Think of antioxidants like tiny shields fighting off the wear and tear that happens inside your body over time. But how does this relate to blood clots? Well, the health of your blood vessels is crucial. When your blood vessels are inflamed or damaged, it creates rough spots where clots can more easily form. Lycopene helps keep your blood vessels healthy and happy, reducing that inflammation and creating a smoother highway for your blood to travel. It's like repaving a bumpy road to make the journey easier and safer. Beyond just fighting inflammation, studies have also shown that lycopene may have a direct effect on how sticky your blood platelets are. Platelets are tiny cells in your blood that help it clot when you get a cut or scrape. That's a good thing. It stops bleeding. But sometimes, these platelets can become too active, clumping together when they're not needed, which can lead to unwanted clots inside your vessels. Lycopene, particularly when absorbed efficiently, appears to help reduce this excessive stickiness. It's like telling the platelets to calm down a bit and only gather when there's a real emergency. So, how do you get the most lycopene goodness from tomatoes? Here's a little trick. Lycopene is actually absorbed much better by your body when it's been cooked and when it's consumed with a little bit of fat. This is why tomato sauce, tomato paste, or even just stewed tomatoes are fantastic sources. A little olive oil added to your tomato dish, or having it with a meal that contains some healthy fats, helps unlock its full potential. So, that delicious pasta sauce, that warming tomato soup, or even just roasted tomatoes with a drizzle of olive oil are not just tasty. They're actively working to protect you. Think about incorporating cooked tomatoes into your routine a few times a week. It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple way is to use tomato paste in stews or soups. It's concentrated and full of lycopene. Making a quick tomato sauce for vegetables or pasta is another easy win. Even adding a can of diced tomatoes to chili or a casserole boosts the lycopene content significantly. And don't forget about sun-dried tomatoes packed in oil. A little goes a long way in salads, sandwiches, or mixed into grains. The possibilities are truly endless, and most of them involve comfort food we already love. This isn't about drastic changes. It's about mindful additions. Just a few servings of cooked tomatoes a week, can contribute significantly to your body's natural defense against blood clots by keeping your vessels healthy and your platelets less likely to clump unnecessarily. It's a delicious form of self-care, easily incorporated into meals you already enjoy. The vibrant color is a visual reminder of the powerful health benefits packed inside. It's amazing how something so commonplace can hold such significant potential for our well-being as we get older. It truly shows that nature provides us with incredible tools if we know where to look. Now that we've explored the wonderful world of tomatoes and their surprising benefits for keeping your blood flowing smoothly, let's move on to another vibrant red food that offers a different, but equally important, set of advantages for preventing those pesky clots. So, you see how something as common as a tomato, especially when prepared in a certain way, can be a quiet powerhouse for your health. It's about leveraging what nature gives us in the most effective way. But the tomato isn't the only red hero we have on our side. Let's talk about another fantastic food that brings its own unique set of benefits to the table when it comes to keeping your blood healthy and less prone to clotting. This next one is often enjoyed as a snack or a delicious addition to desserts. And it's packed with goodness. We're talking about cherries. Now, you might think of cherries mostly for their sweet or tart taste, maybe in a pie or just eaten fresh by the handful. And while they are certainly delightful in those ways, cherries, especially tart cherries, contain compounds that are incredibly beneficial for circulation and reducing the risk of clots. Cherries are rich in compounds called anthocyanins. These are another type of antioxidant, similar to lycopene in their ability to fight inflammation, but they also have specific properties that help the circulatory system. Anthocyanins are responsible for the deep red and purple colors found in many fruits and vegetables. In cherries, these powerful pigments work to strengthen blood vessel walls and improve blood flow. Healthy, flexible blood vessels are less likely to develop the kind of damage or inflammation that can lead to clot formation. Think of them as helping to keep the pipes clean and flexible. But the connection to blood clots goes deeper than just general vessel health. Research has indicated that the compounds in cherries, particularly tart cherries, may have a natural anticoagulant effect. This means they can subtly help to thin the blood, making it less likely for platelets to stick together and form clots where they shouldn't. It's a gentle effect. Of course, not like prescription blood thinners, but it's a natural support system that complements other healthy habits. Adding cherries to your diet is surprisingly easy and versatile. Of course, eating fresh cherries when they're in season is wonderful, but to get a consistent supply of those beneficial anthocyanins, especially the ones found in tart cherries, cherry juice is a popular option. Look for 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugar. If possible, drinking a small glass daily, perhaps in the morning or before bed, can be a simple way to get a concentrated dose of these beneficial compounds. If the tartness is a bit much, you can dilute it with water or mix it into a smoothie. Dried cherries are another convenient option. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or trail mix. Just be mindful that dried fruits are higher in sugar, so enjoy them in moderation. You can also find tart cherry concentrate, which you can dilute to make juice or add to other foods. Beyond the juice, incorporating actual cherries into your cooking and baking is a delicious way to get the benefits. Cherry sauce for meats, cherries added to muffins or scones, or even a simple cherry compote for yogurt or toast. Frozen cherries are fantastic for smoothies or for making quick sauces or jams year-round. The key is consistency. Making cherries, especially tart cherries or their juice, a regular part of your diet provides your body with a steady supply of those anthocyanins and other beneficial compounds that support healthy blood flow and reduce the natural tendency for platelets to become overly sticky. It's about building up your body's defenses through enjoyable food choices. Imagine starting your day with a smoothie boosted with frozen cherries, or having a small glass of tart cherry juice in the evening. These small, delicious habits can contribute significantly to your long-term vascular health, helping to keep your blood moving freely and reducing the risk of those silent potential problems. It really is quite empowering to know that something so readily available and enjoyable can be such a valuable tool for our health as we age. This is about enjoying the journey to better health, one delicious red bite or sip at a time. Now that we've explored the power of tomatoes and the wonderful benefits packed into cherries, There's one more vibrant red food that deserves a special mention for its role in supporting healthy circulation and reducing the risk of blood clots. It's a root vegetable that brings a unique set of nutrients to the table. We've talked about the cooked tomatoes' lycopene and the cherries' anthocyanins, both working to fight inflammation and improve blood vessel health. Our third red food hero offers a different pathway to supporting healthy blood flow and reducing clotting risk, largely thanks to its high concentration of nitrates. Now, hearing the word nitrates might make you pause, as they are sometimes associated with processed meats, which aren't the healthiest. But the nitrates found naturally in vegetables, like our third red food, are completely different and have beneficial effects on the body. This powerful red root is none other than beetroot. Beetroot has gained a lot of attention in recent years for its health benefits, and for good reason. When you consume beetroot, the nitrates it contains are converted in your body into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule that plays a crucial role in cardiovascular health. Its primary function is to help relax and widen your blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. Think of your blood vessels like a hose. When the hose is narrow or constricted, the water flow is slower and pressure builds up. When the hose is wide and relaxed, the water flows easily and smoothly. Nitric oxide does this for your blood vessels by promoting wider, more relaxed vessels. It improves blood flow throughout your entire circulatory system. This improved circulation means blood is less likely to pool or slow down in areas where clots might form. It helps everything keep moving along efficiently. While the primary link between beetroot and blood clots is often seen through its impact on blood pressure by improving vessel function, better blood flow, and healthier, more flexible vessels inherently reduce the risk factors that can lead to clots. If blood is moving smoothly and vessels are healthy, there are fewer opportunities for platelets to aggregate unnecessarily. Getting the benefits of beetroot into your diet is quite straightforward, though its earthy taste is unique and loved by some more than others. One of the most popular ways to consume beetroot for health benefits is through beetroot juice, like cherry juice. Beetroot juice offers a concentrated dose of those beneficial nitrates. Many people find that drinking a small glass of beetroot juice daily is an effective way to boost their nitric oxide levels and support circulation. If the pure juice is too intense, it can be mixed with other juices like apple or carrot juice to make it more palatable. Beyond juice, cooking with beetroot is a great option. Roasting beetroot brings out its natural sweetness and makes it wonderfully tender. Roasted beetroot can be added to salads, blended into dips, or simply enjoyed as a side dish. Steaming or boiling beetroot are also common methods, though some nutrients can be lost in the boiling water. Adding cooked beetroot to smoothies is another way to mask the flavor while getting the nutritional punch. Don't forget about pickled beetroot, a common staple in many parts of the world. While the pickling process can slightly alter the nutrient profile, it still retains beneficial compounds and is an easy way to have beetroot on hand to add to salads or enjoy on the side. Even the green tops of beetroot, the beetroot greens, are incredibly nutritious and can be cooked like spinach or kale. While the nitrates are primarily in the root, the greens offer a host of other vitamins and minerals that support overall health, including cardiovascular health. Incorporating beetroot into your routine, whether through juice, roasted beets, or added to meals, is a powerful step towards supporting healthy blood pressure, improving circulation, and creating an environment in your body where blood is less likely to clot unnecessarily. It's a testament to how different nutrients in different foods contribute to the same goal: a healthier, more resilient body. These three red foods, tomatoes, cherries, and beetroot, each bring unique strengths to the table, but together, they form a delicious and effective natural defense against the risks of blood clots as we age. Making these simple dietary shifts can feel empowering, knowing you're actively supporting your body in such a fundamental way. It's about enjoying the process and the vibrant flavors while building a foundation of health. So, we've explored the incredible power packed into three seemingly simple red foods: the mighty tomato with its lycopene, keeping our vessels smooth and platelets calm; the delightful cherry, especially tart cherries, helping to gently thin the blood and strengthen vessel walls; and the remarkable beetroot, boosting nitric oxide to keep our circulation flowing freely. It's truly fascinating how much goodness and protective power nature has put into these vibrant foods. Isn't it? These aren't exotic ingredients or complicated prescriptions. They are accessible, often affordable, and can be easily woven into our daily meals in ways we already enjoy. Remember, the painful reality we touched upon earlier, the silent risk of blood clots, is something we can proactively address. And often, the most effective strategies are found in simple, consistent actions. Adding more cooked tomatoes, enjoying tart cherries or their juice, and incorporating beetroot into your diet are not monumental tasks. They are small, manageable changes that, when done consistently over time, can make a significant difference in supporting your vascular health and reducing that particular risk. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making conscious choices about what you eat. Not because you have to, but because you can. And because you're choosing to invest in your own well-being. Think about your next trip to the grocery store. Look for those beautiful red colors in the produce section. Grab some tomatoes to roast or make a sauce with. Pick up some cherries, fresh or frozen, or a bottle of tart cherry juice. Don't shy away from the beetroot. Maybe try roasting a batch to add to salads throughout the week, or look for pure beetroot juice to sip on. It's about making these foods your friends, finding ways to prepare them that you genuinely enjoy, and making them a regular, welcome part of your routine. We often think of health in terms of avoiding bad things, but it's just as much, if not more, about actively incorporating good things that support our bodies from the inside out. These 3 red foods are wonderful examples of that positive approach. They are not a magic bullet. Of course, and always talk to your doctor about any health concerns or before making significant dietary changes, especially if you are on medication. But for many people, incorporating these foods is a safe and delicious way to support their body's natural processes. Don't feel overwhelmed. Start small. Maybe this week you focus on adding cooked tomatoes to a few meals. Next week, try adding a glass of tart cherry juice to your morning routine. The week after, experiment with roasting some beetroot. Small changes do make a big difference to your health and happiness. It's about progress, not perfection. Every little bit helps, and every healthy choice you make is a step towards feeling more vibrant, more secure, and more in control of your health journey. We love hearing from you and learning about your experiences. Have you tried incorporating any of these red foods into your diet? Do you have a favorite recipe or a clever way of using them? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Your ideas could inspire someone else in our community. And if you found this video helpful, if it gave you some new ideas or a fresh perspective on how simple foods can support your health, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us know we're creating content you value. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more simple, practical tips on living your best life at every age. We're here to explore all the wonderful ways we can support our bodies and minds as we navigate this fantastic stage of life. Remember, you have more power than you think when it comes to your health. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep nourishing your body with the incredible gifts that nature provides. Live your best life at every age.